I'll warmly welcome on SRTV Lab. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you a warm welcome once again on SRTV Lab. Today we are going to see the bone of the arm, which is called the humerus. We are going to see all its parts. So stick on this video from the beginning up to the end, so that it will be easy for you to understand other videos to come. Thank you very much. Please support this channel by pressing like, subscribe and the bell. This is a huge support for this channel. May God bless you. Good. Let's start. This is the anterior view of the humerus. You see why the anterior view? As you can see, these are the bones of the forearm. This is radius and this is ulna. Radius is on the lateral side, then ulna is on the medial side. Good. So here we are having the anterior view, and this ulna, there is part which is posterior called olecranon process. This is the coronoid process. The coronoid process is on the anterior side. That is why I'm saying here it is the anterior view. Good. Let's start from the proximal end of the humerus. Let's see first of all, this is the head of humerus. This is the head. All of this is the head. And then this part is called the anatomical neck. And then here we see what we call lesser tubercle or lesser tuberosity. Then here lateral. Here we have a greater tubercle or greater tuberosity. Lesser tubercle or lesser tuberosity, greater tubercle or greater tuberosity. And then in between it is intertubercular sulcus or groove. Intertubercular, you understand, between tubercles or between tuberosity. Then when we move inferiorly, this is the crest of greater tuberosity or crest or greater tubercle. And then here it is the crest of lesser tubercle or crest of lesser tuberosity. And here we have what we call the surgical neck. So you understand the humerus has two necks. There is anatomical neck, and here there is surgical neck. Why is it called surgical neck? Because this is the most fractured part of the humerus. That is why it's called surgical neck. Then let's move to the shaft. The shaft, it is this part between the proximal end and the distal end. So all of this part is the shaft. Here we have what we call the rhetoid tuberosity. The rhetoid what? The rhetoid tuberosity. And all of this is the shaft. Now let's see the distal end of the humerus. We start from the lateral part. This is called lateral epicondyle, and its proximal continuous, it's called lateral supracondylar ridge. Lateral supracondylar ridge. Good. Then this prominence is called capitula. Do you get me? Here it is lateral epicondyle, lateral supracondylar ridge. This is called capitula. And these two prominences are called trochlea. This is trochlea. Trochlea, you remember on the ulna we have what we call trochlea fossa. The fossa where this trochlea prominence lies during flexion of the elbow. Good. Then we go medial. Medial we see medial epicondyle. Then its proximal continuous is called medial supracondylar ridge. Medial epicondyle, lateral epicondyle. Good. Here we have what we call radial fossa. This fossa is called radial fossa, and this fossa above the trochlea is called coronoid fossa. It's called coronoid fossa because here on the ulna we have what we call coronoid process. This coronoid process comes and lies on coronoid fossa during flexion of the elbow. These are part of the anterior distal end of the humerus. But let's go to the posterior view. The most part here is called olecranon fossa. You remember here on ulna, this part of the ulna that comes and rises on this groove is called olecranon process. Then this fossa where this is the olecranon process. Then this fossa is called olecranon fossa. Olecranon fossa is part of the humerus, while olecranon process is part of the ulna. Good. When we continue upward, this part is called radial groove. Radial groove. Radial groove, it's a bit lateral posterior. It's lateral posterior because when you go anteriorly a bit, here is the deltoid tuberosity. Then when you go lateral posterior, you're gonna find the radial groove. This comes and it reaches to the anterolateral. So this is the radial groove. Good. In summary, those are the part of the humerus. Humerus is a bone that we find within the arm, and this bone distally are the bones of the forearm. So, guys, thank you for watching the video. I hope it's very helpful. So please don't keep this information just with yourself. Share this information to your colleagues. And see you in another video next time. May God bless you abundantly. Please support this channel by pressing like, subscribe, and the bell. This is a huge support for this channel. May God bless you.